How is CELLspace and Burning Man interconnected for me? CELLspace seems to be the grand central station for organizing and meeting up with people that you want to spend time with and getting your ideas together and being able to focus on a theme that just makes your whole experience of Burning Man interconnected because everyone's focusing on the same ideas.
Actually, it's through Burning Man that I found CELLspace. And it's always been an outlet for preparing for Burning Man and the community coming together throughout the year. Great, very good. I didn't repeat.
What is the relationship between CELLspace and Burning Man? Well, one is that there's a lot of common people who are involved with CELLspace and Burning Man, so that's an obvious one. The other one is that it's a very similar spirits between the two, expression, art, community, a sense of openness both here and in Black Rock City. It's sort of just a natural fit. I think mostly because of the type of people who would be interested in one would be interested in the other.
We are being hosted today by CELLspace. On the wall is works of art from different members who did Burning Man, and they put that display up for us.
Thanks everybody for coming to CELLspace for this, and it feels appropriate to me. Me and Charlie, we went to Burning Man, I think in '91. Is that correct, Charlie? '91. And right away we were asked to go out to the gate and do the gate, and this was a Saturday, and the whole total that we took at the gate from noon to 5 was $30, 3 beers, and a joint. We gave you the $30, but we kept the beers and the joint. It's always a great participatory thing there at Burning Man. And CELLspace is a participatory space, and many things are created within CELLspace to go to the Burning Man. It's one of the little hubs and nucleuses that make this project, and I take so much pleasure and pride in that. And me and Charlie and everybody here at CELLspace will always try to keep CELLspace open for the people. It's the palette of the people, and I just encourage you all to bring your creativity here and let us help you with your creativity. And thanks again for coming and sharing Burning Man with us.
And in the meantime, we're going to entertain you with a little song.
And 1, and 2, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good job. Ready? It's better if you spoon. 2 and old man burning, that old man burning. He don't say nothing. He must know something. But old man burning, he just keeps turning along. It gets better. We sweat and slave, 60-hour weeks for a mighty little pay. It's got too large, it's all for sale. Smoke a little pot and you'll land in jail. I get weary and sick of email. It feels like sinning. There's too much spinning, but old man burning, he just keeps turning along.
How has Cell interacted with your Burning Man experience?
We've been here a lot, actually, and a lot of the creativity that's here at Cell actually is a part of Burning Man, so I think we're integrally connected.
Well, thank you very much.
This is from Meg Ryan, and she's from Boise, Idaho. She likes pineapples and baseball, and her question says, I would appreciate it if you all could discuss the possibility of having cleaner porta-potties next year and having them emptied more often. Personally, I would be willing to pay a little more for this valuable commodity, if that's what it would take for the situation to improve. Dana, your view.
So the porta-potty situation this year, I believe that the technical term for our situation this year is clusterfuck, and the Reno disposal people have told us that our waste is not welcome in Reno next year, unless we can do something very different because of what's in it. So you're thinking to yourself, what was it that people were putting in these potties? And I happen to have a list. I'm only going to read you a partial list, but this is no joke, folks. An entire rack of burned ribs that apparently somebody cooked on their barbecue and decided they didn't want. Entire chickens. Packages of spoiled hot dogs. Entire watermelons, cantaloupes, bananas, apples, etc. Paper plates and plastic silverware, clothing and shoes, women's dresses. Full 1 gallon things of urine. Apparently, this is especially a problem in walking camping. People were peeing into a water bottle. That's cool. But then instead of taking the water bottle and pouring it into the potties, they were taking the entire 1 gallon plastic jug and throwing it into the potties. That won't fit in a 2-inch hose. 40 gallon plastic bags of waste from RVs. Again, instead of dumping it, they're taking the whole plastic bag and putting it in there. Glow sticks, meat bones, motor oil, batteries, approximately 1,000 Ralph Nader for President Green Party bumper stickers.
CELLspace and Burning Man. Well, I think CELLspace is actually the unofficial Burning Man workshop in San Francisco. Every year at CELLspace, just before Burning Man, we get this flurry of activity where all kinds of things are made. This year there were at least 3 art cars produced in the back. There was some major flame cannons that were produced. The Flaming Lotus Girls, a brand new show this year. And we mustn't forget about the premier Illumination Project painting that gets hung up out there every year that's 500-foot long, 20-foot high, magnificent flaming canvas piece produced by one of the principals at CELLspace.
Every year, people go home and they say, I don't want it to end, and they sit around saying it's 350 more days till Burning Man, which is perfectly ridiculous if you think about it. And I can get creative and feel alive and only, 349 more days. Pathetic. I mean, you didn't learn anything. You should have learned that's stupid. And so what we've done, over our website, Marion pioneered this, we started developing these regional contacts. And that's really interesting, because then we can say to them, now they expanded all, it's not just the U.S., and it's all over the U.S. It's in Alabama. We're going from, do we have Mississippi? We have almost all the states that voted for Bush. Think about that.